Hello to you, my YouTube tribe. Welcome to my channel, Auntie Essie's Chat Cafe. And welcome to this Friday's Freak Out or Friday Rant. This is Auntie Essie. I am actually very sad, upset, frustrated, and have been for the past couple of weeks. Couple of weeks. And if I'm rambling, it's because I'm that frustrated. My question this week that I'm ranting about is, I am calling out the Christians, the followers of Christ, the Christian pastors and ministers and priests who have large pulpits. When I say large pulpits, that means they preach to thousands of people. They're people of influence. Why is it that they have not preached on, spoken out about some of the recent happenings? And I'm specifically talking about the potential leader of the free world's attitude towards women and the allegations that have come out against the candidate for supposedly leader of the free world, talking about how he likes to grope women, force himself on women. We're talking about sexual assault of women, the inappropriateness of being in women's locker rooms when young girls, underage girls, are dressing or in various states of undress, because he has influence. Why is it none of these followers of Christ have spoken out against this man? What I'm frustrated and scared and sad about it, this is the potential leader of the so-called free world. Yes, America has a lot of influence. If the country that claims to be a democratic nation where people have freedom, the potential leader of that country can talk about women or speak and disrespect women in all the ways that he has demonstrated, and none of these leaders are speaking out about this, how are we supposed to deal with the despots of the despot leaders, the so-called banana republics of this world, whose leaders may have the same views? And I'm wondering, what is it that the big preachers, the ministers or pastors who preach to hundreds of thousands, these mega churches that preach about morality and how people should behave, none of them have preached about the injustice of being sexually inappropriate with female. And why is it that it's okay to disrespect and treat women and abuse women sexually or assault women sexually, and nothing happens to the offenders or the perpetrators? Why is it that women are so disrespected and undervalued, devalued, when we are the majority of this planet, this world, this universe, this world that we live in, this population? We are more than 51% of the world's population, yet the disrespect that is shown to women, and you will think that the so-called potential leader of the free world will show more respect for women. And when it's shown by his actions, his words, that he's disrespectful of women. None of the so-called leading, influential followers of Christ, ministers, pastors, preachers, whatever you call yourselves, have not spoken up or spoken out and say, no, that is not right, because Christ demands that we treat each other with respect, that we value, that each person has value. Christ regarded, the Christ that I understand and follow, valued women and saw women as his equals and treated them as such. Why is it that the church can disrespect women for centuries and it keeps happening? This is 2016. Yet I have yet to hear any of these church leaders or Christian church leaders or pastors, priests speak out against this. I've yet to hear any of the influence, any people, any preachers or pastors of influence, people who have access to hundreds and thousands of people, have not stood up in the pulpits and said, look, this is wrong. This is wrong. So I am telling you, you are wrong for not speaking up. If you can remain silent and remain silent about sexual assault, sexual abuse, sexual misconduct against women and young women, forgetting that you have mothers, some of you have daughters, you have sisters, you have aunts, you have nieces. If you don't speak up, then I'd say you have absolutely no right to be preaching morality to anyone. And to me, in my eyes, you are not followers of Christ. Yes, I have judged you. I am judging you. I am judging because your silence communicates to me that you don't care about the welfare and the well-being of women. We who are the majority of this planet, and I'll repeat again, we are more than 51% of the world's population. So, yes, because I am passing judgment, I am judging you for your lack of action, your lack of support for the welfare and the well-being of women. I am owning that I am judging others. In this instance, I am owning it, and I will pray for forgiveness. In the meantime, I pray that the Christ that we all claim to follow will be your guide and lead you to truly start thinking about the fairness, the justice that Christ calls for. The justice that Christ demands that we seek. And I believe somewhere we are charged to be our brother's keepers, or rather our sister's keepers. And you, major pastors, priests, ministers, You so-called followers of Christ, you have failed in this, in doing this, your duty to us, your sisters in Christ. And that mean, but when I say your sisters in Christ, I mean all women, regardless of faith traditions or religions that they practice. You have failed to do your duty of speaking and standing for justice. Well, my tribe, that is my rant for this day. Thank you for watching this. And I am asking you to please share this video with all your friends. And send your comments. And write them out down in the comment section below. So, and also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please press that subscribe button. Thank you again. This is Auntie Daisy saying goodbye for now, and blessings on you.